Hey everybody, this is your boy from, sorry I didn't come with the Filter Podcast, Vasilos, and YouTube channel. I'm here to talk about a lot of things today, especially the NHL. It is Friday, so, that means it's weekend. Woo! It means I get to make some money today, tonight and tomorrow, hopefully. So, to jump into the frying pan here, training camps were started, and, the Canadian teams have a lot of issues right now going from the east to the west. And, the Vancouver Canucks had their conditioning first training day yesterday, and a lot of people, really two stood out the most were Olevi and Oliver Ekman-Larsson. Okay, so your defense. Oliver Ekman-Larsson didn't lead his team, so, guy, new team, new training camp situation, new training camp regiments, and Olevi's been with us for quite a while, and he should be able to do this, but I'm guessing he's not able or physically inclined to do this stuff. So that's alright. Right now, he's still learning, he's still young, so, whatever. But I heard there was a Twitter feed somewhere, and it showed Olevi just horking up his entire lunch behind the net, which to me is funny. Especially how long these bag drills go for. Like, this is 40 seconds 4 times or whatever it is, 4x4 and stuff. It's insane. It's really, really, really insane. But again, you got to do it. To move on further, I do hear there's a lot of players that are not going to get the vaccination. I hear that Travis Hamonic or something is personally against it or whatever. That to me is alright. That's fine. It's what it is. You can't really force people to do things if they don't believe in them. So, again, let it be. Just let it soldier on like it is. And that's that. Anything I could possibly say, I don't remember, so that's my take on the NHL world for today. NFL news, yes, it is week 3. I've been hearing a lot from around the sports on just podcasts in general. Ryan Clark said it best on First Take today to Stephen A. Matthew Stafford is 2-0 with the Rams, with his new team with the Rams. And they're facing the Buccaneers. Yes, I believe, as him, it is a do-or-die situation for this guy. It's like, it must win. If he can't beat Brady, if you go, it's what it is. If you're going to face him in the playoffs or whatever, you have to beat him. You got to beat him. So that's the way it is. Again, my picks for that were, I'll go back over here. So the Panthers did beat the Texans. I knew that was going to happen. So Sam Darnold resurgent in his career with a new team, 3-0 in the season. That's good for him. I'm happy. So you got Justin Fields' first start as a official pro quarterback. I'm saying I'm taking the Bears on it. I'm taking the Bears. I'm taking the Bears. The Bears. I'm going to take the Cardinals over the Jags. I'm pretty sure I said that. The Chiefs are going to beat the Chargers. Sorry, Herbert, but you're not that great. You're a great quarterback, but you're not as great as Patrick Mahomes. So, sorry. The Bills are going to beat the crap out of the Washington football team. I know that. Colts versus Titans. I head saying Titans and gut saying Titans, heart saying Colts, but I'm going to go with the Titans on this one. Bengals are going to get banged up by the Steelers. I'm sorry, Big Ben is just going to put the ball to you guys, and Juju and Clay and Najee, they're just going to do what they do best. New Orleans versus New England. Winston versus Jones. Bill Belichick's homeboy versus a veteran. I'm going to say it would, and it's in Foxborough, so it's probably going to be the Pats going to win that one. You got two teams that are at the bottom of their freaking conferences, divisions, whatever, in the Jets and the Falcons. I think it's going to be a Matt Ryan victory this Sunday, so I'm going to say it. I'm feeling the Falcons. Not so much the Giants. Ravens versus Lions. Ravens are going to do it because they're coming off a big overtime win against the Lions. Dolphins versus Raiders. Fuller's back. I hear Tua might be able to play. I just don't know. Can't really confirm that. I'm going to go with the Dolphins over the Raiders. I don't care if my last couple of podcasts I said Raiders. I'm definitely going to go with the Dolphins on this. I'm going to say the Jets versus Broncos. Zach Wilson versus Bridgewater. So you got another rookie versus a veteran. This is hard. Because Broncos are doing really well. They're 2-0, and Jets are 0-2. But I can see it may be in the Mile High City, and it does tend to play a factor. But I'm going to say Jets. I know I probably said the Bronx, but I'm going to go with the Jets. I'm going to finalize it. Buccaneers versus Rams. I'm going to say the Buccaneers. I'm sorry, Rams. I'm sorry, Stafford. I know you're having a great season right now, but again, you can't go against Tom Brady, and especially when it's Tampa Bay Buccaneers and his name is Tom Brady. You got two TBs in that. And Gronkowski and Brown and Godwin and the list goes on, and they're just ridiculous, crazy. Seahawks are going to beat the Vikings, so Vikings will be 0-3. Packers are going to demolish the 49ers in the Sunday nighter game. And then the Eagles versus Cowboys, I'm saying the Cowboys. So that's my predictions on that end. Moving over, I know we got some pro wrestling stuff going on now. So pro wrestling is having a heyday this weekend. A heyday. It is massive this weekend, I see. You got Rampage tonight with CM Punk's first televised, that means free television, not pay-per-view, free television match in 7 years. And he's going against Powerhouse Hobbs. So my prediction for that would be Powerhouse Hobbs losing. And apparently, hold on, I gotta go into another link here. Because I love Nick Hausman. I love listening to his podcast. I'm watching it right now on my YouTube with him and Christy Olsen. They're two of the awesomest people I can say that are very knowledgeable with wrestling. So are the guys that go in Raw. I use both of them because I love both of them. They're pretty much... I love it. So, before I do my predictions on Rampage, I see Greg Mentalik asked for his release, so has Lindsay Dorado, so that means all of Lucha House Party gone. So your Latin Hispanic version of New Day is officially going to be gone. I see. There's some backstage news, so I'll cover that later. I did watch the recent, Dark Side of the Ring, and that, honestly, that was really, 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 upsetting to know that Chris Kanyon had so many issues. Like, who better than Kanyon? Nobody. Chris Kanyon was, honestly, he was a great worker. He was a great wrestler, and so sad that he's been gone for 11 years. It was a disappointing loss. Let's just say that. I can't say much more on that. So, back to my predictions on Rampage. So, we got the card here off Wrestle Inc. Daily. Wrestle Inc. So, tonight's matches are as listed. So, you got Santana Santana and Ortiz and Lucha Brothers versus Hardy Family Office. So you got Isaiah Cassidy, Mark Queen, or whatever, Butcher and the Blade. I'm going to go with Santana and Ortiz and Lucha Brothers because they're awesome. I would love to say Chris Jericho and Hager get the win here in their match with Men of the Year, but I don't know that one. That one's kind of sounds sketchy to me because of Dan Lambert and America's Top Team. Christian Cage and Jurassic Express versus Adam Cole and the Young Bucks. So you got the Elite versus Christian Cage and the Jurassic Express. I like Jurassic Express and I love Christian, and I would honestly say that those three guys could pull off a win tonight in an upset, but it's so hard to say because this is Adam Cole's second match in AEW since he's debuted. So I'm going with Christian Cage and Jurassic Express. So that's my prediction. And again, CM Punk, Powerhouse Hobbs. All right. As I say, CM Punk's been doing this whole thing with Team Taz, and I know he's just trying to use everybody that's in that organization. It looks like he's going to do whatever he can to help push more and more talent, so that's great on CM Punk. I say CM Punk walks out with a win because, again, he's going to go over with the crowd and have Hobbs go over as the heel, and that works. That's terrific. So that's tonight's predictions for Rampage. I know Smackdown's on tonight, so we'll head over there. As I say, with the Lucha House Party wanting their release, the last two guys, it wouldn't be surprising if both of them end up in either MLW or AAA or wherever. It's just not a surprise because those guys, they're talented. They're very talented. So we got Selena Vega versus Liv Morgan on SmackDown. I'm going to say Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan will win. King Shinsuke Nakamura defends his title against Apollo Crews, the Intercontinental title. So this looks like this is going to be a while, this program with those two. And I don't mind it because it's really entertaining. But I'm going to say Nakamura walks away with it. So it's basically a go-home build for Extreme Rules. Then you got, the Happy Talk segment with Happy Baron Corbin, which is Baron Corbin's new gimmick. I don't know. I'm guessing that's something everybody wants to know about. That's great. So let's go and see what's some backstage news, what Wrestle Inc. has up on them. From what I can take from listening to the last few podcasts with these guys, and, a lot of these guys are understandably great at their sources and understand. The thing I see with WWE, and they got the draft coming up next week, so it's gonna, maybe we'll see some NXT guys, maybe we won't, I couldn't tell you. It's gonna work in such a different way. I really don't know how this would work. But I did watch NXT UK yesterday, so A-Kid is now officially the new number one contender for the NXT UK Championship, which I see is going to be a very entertaining one, because A-Kid's a young guy. So is Ilya Dragunov. Dragunov is so hard-hitting, though. He's very hard. And that's a great aspect to his career. And I love watching Mr. What's his name? Dragunov do what he does. And A-Kid's just talented. He's talented as fuck. So, I love it. AEW, I think it's time to put, if you're going to get Wyndham Rotunda, a.k.a. Bray Wyatt, a.k.a. Husky Harris, into your company, okay, that should be pretty much your last signing from anything from WWE, and just sign other people outside of the company. Like, take Sky Blue, for instance. She is amazing. She is awesome. She's talented. I love that. So, try out some of that. Try signing some other people outside of the WWE realm. I know Tony Khan, he loves giving other people who came from that company, a bit of bigger platform to work on, and that's totally awesome. That's great. That's fantastic. But again, you got so much other talent to build with. So, yeah. In the wrestling world, to me, it's all about money, politics, and ratings, and merchandise sales. So that's basically what it is. And I'm not going to really be upset about that at all. Anyways, back to another conversation I was having yesterday about my mental health. I'm doing better even today, so possibly I'm going to get this shaved off. Because usually when I'm in my depressed state, I don't shave. I'm growing this out. But I really don't like growing this out because I look like a hairy butthole in the back, so I'm going to just, shave it off. That's the kind of thing I hate looking like. With me doing this, again, as I say, it's been a real fun journey right now at the beginning, so I'm going to keep doing this until I'm told to F off by a lot of people. And it's fun. I'm getting a lot of retweets out there on, Twitter from a couple of people. That's great. I'm happy about that. I have hit 99 subscribers on YouTube. I appreciate that. Remember, please hit the subscribe, like, and comment on there. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. I try to make this as entertaining. I know the quality of me and my shows. I'm starting to get a little bit the hang of it, so, it's starting to work itself around. That's pretty good. I'm starting to learn. I am trying to do what I can on my own with physicality of everything else. So that's all great. And yeah, I was just going to keep this short this week for today because, it's Friday and kind of have to do a lot of other things. So just remember to hit that like, subscribe, and please comment on the YouTube show. And everybody have a great weekend, and I'll see y'all on Monday.